I'm gonna need a drink for this one, folks. Hey babes! Welcome back to MoonbaeCrochet. It's Brandy, and today I thought that I would just delve into the deep, murky waters of all the whips around my house. In case you're new to the crafting world or you've never heard the term whip before, whip, W-I-P, stands for works in progress. I think the longer that you work at a craft in your life, the more and more whips just pile up in your general space, your vicinity. And so when I started thinking about making this video, I was like, yeah, let me just make a video showing all of my whips. And then I thought, that video would be 3 hours long. So instead I'm going to show you a handful of my whips. And if you guys end up liking this video, then I'll make a part 2, 3, 4, however many parts it takes to show you all of my whips. And maybe you guys can help me decide what I should do with them, or whether I should finish them, or, you know, whatever. Or just whatever. Maybe you just want somebody to listen to while you are working on your own craft. Here I am. I'm your girl. We're just going to go ahead and make this a cocktails and crochet talk, because I'm literally just going to be talking about my whips and I don't know, just taking a few sips here and there, enjoying my day. And really quick before we jump into all the whips at my feet, do you remember my video on the loaf cat pattern and how I said at the end of that video that I think that same crochet artist makes a loaf dog pattern? I made a Loaf Corgi. Can you stand it? Look at how cute he is with his little butt. Oh my gosh, his little patas. Ugh, I can't. He's so cute. I love corgis with every fiber of my being. They are like my favorite breed of dog. I think they are so cute with their little short legs. I just love it so much. So I wanted to make a little corgi of my own since I don't have a real one. This one will do just fine for now while I'm living in a small little apartment. But it's just so adorable, and the pattern came with so many different breeds and stuff that you can make, so I would highly suggest checking out that pattern if you're interested in making something like this. I just think, God, it's so cute. Alright, without any further ado, let's jump into these whips. The first whip that I have to show to you today is actually going to be an installment in my Zodiac Bear collection. I have already made Pisces, Aries, Taurus, and Gemini. Oh, Cancer as well. And I have a whole video on that if you guys want to go check it out. The next one up on the list was Leo, and Leo season is already over. Okay, I am like the biggest procrastinator of life. The only part that I have done is, and I can't even say done. I can't even say I have the head done because it doesn't have the facial details like the nose and the cheeks and stuff, but I have the head of what is going to be my Leo bear. Isn't it so adorable? I made it blue because there's a Leo in my life that I can think of that loves the color blue. My Zodiac bears can be custom to anybody who is going to place an order for them. But so, you know, for my prototype here, I made the bear itself blue, but of course I had to add the little hood with the little scallop detail here for the lion's mane, as well as the yellow ears here that are part of the hood to represent the lion's ears. So obviously it is going to be a bear in a lion onesie for the Leo bear, and I think I'm going to make the body yellow. But yeah, man, I think I started this, if I had to give it like an honest guess, I would say I started this probably in the month of May, and it has just been tucked away in a bag, has not been seen since, and that's really sad because look how cute it's turning out. And I really need to get back onto making my Zodiac bears, and I'm also really procrastinating with creating the patterns for them. I would love to be able to just have the patterns out so that people can purchase them if they'd like. So far, Pisces and Aries patterns are available. I have not really been making waves as far as getting my Taurus pattern out there yet, nor Gemini or Cancer, so I am really falling behind on this little project here. But yeah, so here's my first whip. It is what is going to be my Leo Zodiac bear. So yeah. Okay, this next one might be a little bit scary. I once had this idea that I could make NFL themed bears just out of normal acrylic yarn, and I was just gonna make the bear in the team colors, and then find an iron-on patch, I guess, to put on their belly to represent, so kind of like an NFL Care Bear sort of, but without the white patch on the belly, just kind of put the logo on the belly, but still, that was sort of my idea. And so anyway, when I got started with that, I literally only made one. And I didn't even finish it, and it's just been sitting in my ottoman, scaring me every single time I open it, because it's not my best work. It's so crazy how like just a few years can like really like hone your skills, you know? It's like I only made this maybe a year or two ago, and I never ended up finishing it, but now it's like I look at it and I think, oh, I could do so much better than that, you know? So anyway, my man is a Buffalo Bills fan, so just naturally, because I am such a cute, loving person, decided I was gonna make the Buffalo Bills bear first. So this is what we got. I just don't like how the stitches are so far apart. Like I either was not stitching tight enough, or I was using way too big of a crochet hook, I think, for this type of yarn. It kind of has potential. The top of his head's a little flat, but you see where I was going? It almost looks like Spider-Man, but like in reverse. Literally all he's missing is ears and like the patch, right? But I don't love him anymore, unfortunately. So I feel like I will probably just end up cutting him open to gut him for the stuffing that's inside, because stuffing is valuable. It's so sad because like what a waste of yarn, right? But it's just I don't think I'm ever gonna finish him. I don't like him that much, but I don't know if anybody else has any other suggestions out there for what I can do for this that doesn't involve ripping him open and taking out his innards. Let me know. But if you are in favor of me gutting this thing, then also let me know, because I don't know, I'm feeling like that's what I'm gonna do. He's, you know, there he is. So that's that. In another episode of Amigurumi that Brandy started and did not finish, we have this thing. Now this one I feel like has potential. I feel like I did the stuffing job a little bit better, so it's not as squishy. I like my plushies to be very firm, like nice and huggable, but firm. Like I don't want them to squish down too much if you like press on their head, you know what I'm talking about? I don't want them to like lose their shape, so I like to stuff a lot. And so this isn't quite up to my standards, but it's much better than that blue and red bear that I just showed you a little while ago. I feel like this one kind of has potential. I like, you know, the stitches still not like up to par with how I like my stitches to be all nice and tight, but do people with loud engines just like think that it's cute? What? Stitches are still not quite tight enough to my standards. However, it's a little better than the other bear that I showed you, and this one has like a world of potential, because depending on what kind of ears I throw on this thing, it could be whatever animal I want. And also I could like crochet a little outfit to kind of cover the bad stitch job, I think. So I don't know. Let me know what kind of animal you think I should turn this into. I am kind of particular to cats. I love making cats. I just love cats, period. So I don't know. Maybe I'll just put some pointy ears on it and sew the little nose and the cheeks, and then make a little dress and the arms, and then it'll be like a cute little kitty in a nice outfit. I don't know. Who knows? But if you have any suggestions for what I should do with this thing, please let me know. It's also been sitting in the ottoman with this blue and red bear, and they are terrifying. I don't even know what, like, this, you know, I don't know. It looks like a little voodoo doll. It's just not cute. Not cute yet, but it has potential. Who knows? Let me know what you would do with this thing. Looking at these things kind of makes me wonder, how do I end up with these things? Like, how did I get so far into the project and not end up finishing it? You know what I'm talking about? Like, I started this project, I got very close to the end, and then what? Like, another fun project popped up, and I just thought, well, I'm done with this now. Let's just move on to that. I think that is kind of how whips tend to happen. In some cases, I think whips happen because like it's a big project that you're working on for a long time, and doing the same project like day after day can get kind of boring, so you want to break it up a little with other things in between. But, you know, then sometimes, I don't know, you just get distracted and then you don't end up touching that whip for 10 years. So, all right, here's another whip that I started about, it was either last year or the year before, and it is all these granny squares. And I will say, they are gorgeous. They are very pretty, right? I think I had the intention to crochet like a patchwork cardigan with them that I was going to gift somebody for Christmas. And then time just got away from me, and yeah, now they've just been sitting, taking up room in my space. Look at how many I have here. Definitely not enough for a cardigan, but also, you know, I mean, this is nothing to sneeze at. I can definitely do something with these if I don't end up, you know, going through with that cardigan idea, which, you know, I would love to make a patchwork cardigan, but at this point, I just feel like I'm kind of over like what I was gonna do with these in particular. I do love green, but I just The good thing about granny squares is that they are amazing building blocks. You can do so much with them. You can stitch them into a bag, into a blanket. I don't know, the possibilities are endless, man. Like, granny squares are like a foundation for a lot of different types of projects. So how many do I have here? I have a weird number of granny squares here. I have 13. So if anybody has any suggestions for what I can do with these beautiful green granny squares, please let me know. I would love to hear your suggestions because I just hate for things to be taking up room when they don't need to be taking up room. You know what I'm talking about? I would rather make room for projects that I'm actually excited to be working on. Let me know what you would do with those granny squares. Okay, so speaking of projects that I'm excited to be working on, I actually do have 2 whips here that I just barely started about a month or 2 ago, and I am excited to be working on them. I do plan on giving them as Christmas gifts this year. Please, somebody hold me accountable because just what is going on, you know? So I have this here. I am working on a hexagon cardigan. How cute is that? I have all these cute little shades of green as well as some black thrown in there. The person that I'm making it for did pick out the colors. They didn't know what I was going to do with them, but they picked out the colors for me. So I have made actually this one half. I actually have made the other half of this one, and I think this is all I need for the size that I'm making, but I am gonna need to add like some rows to connect them, and then I do want to make it longer, and I need to make the sleeves a little longer, but like I think for the base, I mean, this is pretty much what I have, and it's all I really need right now for the size that I'm making. But I think it's super cute. Like, I don't know, the black really makes these light greens pop, and it's just so fun. So yeah, I've never made a hexagon cardigan before, but they always look so like cute, and like, you know, you can customize them so many different ways. So I just love that. And I actually have another hexagon cardigan that I want to work on started as well. Now this one I did not get as far in. This is all I have so far, but if you look closely, it is so cute. It's like a strawberry shortcake trifle or something. You got the really lights and the beiges, and then you got the light pink and then the wine red. I think that this is gorgeous. So yeah, I cannot wait for this one to keep growing because just like I would definitely wear this. But yes, I also had the person that I'm making this for pick these colors. So these 2 are definitely whips that I will be touching in the very near future because I do need to get them done in time for the holidays. Honestly, I think pretty much everybody is getting handmade gifts this year because I just need to work through my yarn stash, and I just need to save money, honestly, this year. Like, I'm not going into debt over the holidays this year. No, I can't do that anymore. But here's a little tip for you people that love to give handmade gifts. Not everybody deserves a handmade gift, okay? If you know somebody that is just not gonna appreciate it that much, don't put so much time and effort into creating a gift for those types of people. You don't need to give them a gift at all, honestly. But if you feel obligated, get them like a gift card or something, okay? Don't put hours and hours of work into a handmade item if you know that is not the type of person that's gonna love and adore it. Only crochet items for the people that you know will love them and take care of them. Okay, moving on to the very last whip that I'm going to be showing in this video, and if you guys ended up liking this, this definitely won't be the last video like this because honestly, these were the ones that I could kind of find really easily at my disposal right now, but I just know that there are so many whips in this little apartment hiding in the nooks and crannies. So if you guys want to see more of them, or you know, you guys want to give me ideas on what I should do with them, just let me know if you ended up liking this video, and you know, just let me know if I should keep this going. But here's the last whip that I'm going to show for this video, and it is this chevron blanket that I started. This had to have been back in like 2017, 2018, and this is as far as I got. It's really long, so I think I was making it to like cover a whole bed. But this is as deep as I got. But just look at those colors, you guys. Like, it is so beautiful. It feels very beachy. I was making it for my mom. I know this for a fact. These are like some of her favorite types of colors. But yeah, I just never made it past this, and I'm honestly disappointed because just like, how freaking gorgeous is this? What really upsets me though is that I'm not 100% positive of the brand of yarn that I was using. By the feel of it, I could guess, but I don't want to guess, you know. And then also, I don't know the hook size that I was using. I do know the pattern that I was following, but I don't really know if back then I was really listening to what they said in the patterns as far as like, oh, use this size hook and use this type of yarn. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know if I really listened to that. So if I didn't, I don't know. Like, and then also, I don't know, my attention over the last, how long has it been? 7 years? It's probably different now, so I don't know. I just don't know if I want to like jump back into it and try to finish it, especially because there's not that much of it done. But this yarn is so gorgeous that I don't also just want to like, I don't want it to go to waste. So if anybody has any suggestions for what I should do with this piece, if you think I should frog it and turn it into something else, let me know. If you think I should just go for it and try to continue it and turn it into a full-size blanket, let me know that as well. I just think that this thing has a lot of potential and I just don't want to see it go in the back of my closet to die. I barely touched my drink this whole video. But alright guys, that is going to be it for me today. Those were the 5-ish whips, I think, that I showed you guys for today. I'm sure I have so many more. So if you did enjoy this video, please let me know and I will try to make a part 2, digging up any other whips that I can find around my apartment. I'm sure there's tons. Please feel free to leave down in the comments below any requests for videos that you would like to see me make on this channel. I love to hear your suggestions. Thank you guys for being just so amazing and loving and supporting always. It like truly means the world to me. Every single new subscriber I get, every single comment, every single like you guys really make my day. You mean the world to me. I appreciate you so much. I hope everybody has an amazing rest of their day, evening, week, month, whatever you're having. Please enjoy yourself, stay crafty, and if I can offer you one piece of advice, go finish a whip today. Thank you so much for being here, and I will see you next time.